niggas be ready to get it. Yeah, I'm winning, I'm balling like Pippin. Got the plus in the rack with the cash out. Try to practice social distance.
What up? We back on Culture Cafe, man. We got a new artist in the building, Bastherainman, man. How you feeling?
What up, man? Happy to be here. I'm feeling good, bro.
That's what's up. So what we gonna do, we just gonna go ahead and get into the interview. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Culture Cafe audience.
Where so like you say, I'm Bastherainman, just an artist, uncle, cousin, brother, lover, friend, all of that. Make music, just do my thing. What's up with you?
Chilling. So one of the most important questions I ask every artist is, why do you make music? As potential fans or existing fans of your music, I think it's one of the most important aspects of you being an artist, correct? So It also helps us relate to you on a personal level, maybe even on equal life experience or childhood experience, because you really never know who you're going to reach when people actually know who you are on a personal level. So why do you do music?
Honestly, I would say like at a very young age, like age 6, I decided like what I wanted to do in life, which is a good thing and a bad thing to do that at that young of an age. Like it has its ups and downs.
Right.
But yeah, I just decided real young and I always stuck to it. It's been plenty of opportunities, chances, and red flags and signs that said stop. You know what I'm saying? But I just always kept going. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I think has served me well. So here we are.
Hey, I can see that, bro. I think we all come into those points in our lives, even though you started early about what you wanted to do. It took me a while. Yeah. I didn't really figure out what I was going to do until I was about 30 or 33. And then I think I made that change.
Mad people or mad things telling you like, man, you trash, like a stop. You know what I'm saying? Something trying to impede your progress along the way. I'm sure you have.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, I've had people tell me I wasn't going to amount to nothing, even when I was, elementary school, middle school, and high school. But I think one of the biggest things was me. I wanted to prove everybody wrong, that I could be something that they couldn't attain themselves.
Yeah. And there's definitely some element of that, that chip on my shoulder. Yeah. Like, I'm about to prove everybody wrong, fuck y'all mentality. There's definitely that part of it too. But like over the years, I think what has kind of like built me or made me better as I went along is just like trying to refocus that to, I'm gonna prove it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna prove that I am, to me, whoever it is that I wanted to be, even when I was 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And just continuously every day trying to better myself that way.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just keep striving. So check it. I got this scenario for you, right? So let's just say I've never heard a bar from you. I've never heard your music. We know in today's culture that, everybody's attention span is really short. You got to catch us for about maybe first 10 or 15 seconds to catch our attention. If not, then we're not paying attention to you. So tell me, as a consumer of music, why should I go search you on YouTube or all your social media, take time to actually listen, then follow, like, or subscribe to your music? Tell me why I should listen to your music.
I'm dope. I mean, for like, as far as like the whole 10-second thing, I really do my best not even to like play into that hand, if that makes sense. Like, because you're right, you're totally right. Like the attention span and all of that is way shorter. The way people consume music is way different. But I do my best to go against that grain the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, by just like the time that I put into the music is different. Like I'm constantly creating. So even if it looks like I'm putting out a lot of stuff, this is music that I've been making like for years, for real. Like it could come out, but I recorded that song 2 or 3 years ago. But I just don't really feed into it. I think that when I talk to my homies like Valmore, Jay, that really could be a problem at times, again, you know what I'm saying? But like you say, you want it transparent, so I'm gonna give it to you real. Like a lot of the stuff that goes on in this generation, I'm just learning and getting acclimated as far as to how to like quote unquote play the game. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
If you're looking for that 10-second like Vine or whatever type music, like this not that.
Definitely not that. I mean, I listened to, your albums that you sent over, and it's definitely not that mean music. Like, that I want to get viral this one time and then we're going to blow up on this, but then we don't have anything else to follow that.
Exactly. You know some time shit over here.
So I kind of want to get into a little dive because when I was watching your documentary, I'm going to be putting his documentary in the links in the YouTube description. So y'all got to go watch it. I ended up watching it. I can't give you guys everything because we want you guys to, be more intrigued. Yeah, we're going to give you a snippet, but we're going to give you all. But I think one of the most important things that I saw was your cousin, Will Porter. How has he been impactful on your drive through this musical and artistic development?
Man, so many ways. So with cuz, it's always been like this, like, cause that's my big cousin. So when I'm younger, like a little kid, I'm trying to impress him, you know what I'm saying? So he let me play the games with him and this, that, and the third or whatever. When I came back around as an adult, and we linked back up, there was still like kind of that aspect of life, you know what I'm saying, there. But things started to change when I started making music, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he was, doing his art thing. Like, we began to teach each other things. And from that, you know what I'm saying, he started making music himself along with the art, writing books, selling merch. Myself, you know what I'm saying, continuing to make music, getting into films, doing, just like exploring different things. Mm-hmm. And it went from teaching each other to now when we get around each other, it's really like some, like just like some iron, sharp as iron type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just pull our swords out and go to work. Pause. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I was gonna say pause, but yeah.
But yeah. Nah, like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's our vibe and our energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, like, it's just, we push each other, you know what I'm saying, to be better at every turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, like, oh yeah, that's my cuz, so he dope. Like, nah, nigga, like, go get better type shit. Like, so next time I see you, we one up in each other.
I think it's best to always, not to have a bunch of yes men around you. Someone who's going to give you, the real, like, be like, bro, that sucked. You know what I mean? Like, go back in there, go back to the drawing board, do it again and come back later. And then tell me what you learned from it. Yeah.
It's love beforehand, you know what I'm saying? So it's not no question when you get that, yo, that sucked. We're going to redo that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew it was love before you walked in the building. So it's not no problem.
Yeah, I think most artists don't have that. I think a lot of artists don't have someone who's going to be honest with them. I know with my artists that I work with out here, I tell them all the time, like, don't be yourself, be transparent in your music, and don't really try to fake a life that you really don't live, because at some point somebody's going to question you on it, and then you're going to have to answer to it. You know what I mean? But going through just watching that segment of your documentary, it kind of reminded me of how me and Valmore is. Like, he's always been able to express himself through words. And I've always been able to express myself through visuals, like photography and in cinematography. That's how I show like my emotions through color and color grade, things like that. So when I look at you two, you express through your words, and then he expressed through paintings. So like, how does it help? Like, when you guys come together, and since it's a different creative process, that he approaches things differently than you because you guys see perspectives differently, how does that help you and mold you to become even better?
Right. Man, like, I can just speak for what I get, you know what I'm saying, from watching him work. And that's as far as like, when it comes to his art, I think the main thing I learned or took away from that, just watching him paint, watching him, monetize his art, and just really like multiply each and every year, get bigger and better, is the care for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he genuinely cares about the paint. He cares about, you know what I'm saying, the canvas. He cares about, the whole process. You know what I'm saying? And and that in of itself is like a real big teaching point for me. Like, there's just like a certain quality that you're not gonna get unless you have that care. You know what I'm saying? Like, how people talk about when they're cooking, like cooking with love.
Yeah.
It's like a different feel than you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll say that's the most thing that I took from him. And let him tell him, you know what I'm saying? We got to get him on the podcast, but let him tell him, I'm sure some things I taught him as well, from the music side of things.
That's what's up. So you got the two most recent albums are Will You Marry Me and Rainman.
Right.
I'm curious to know what the inspiration was behind Will You Marry Me? And also, my favorite 2 tracks on there is Sensei and Sade and Wims. Those are my 2 favorite songs off the album, right there.
Okay,
those are the 2 favorites. But what's the inspiration behind Will You Marry Me, though?
So, I mean, the inspiration is all right there in the title. I was in a relationship for 5 years, and like throughout that relationship, literally from the beginning of it to the end of it, I was recording. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
things that would happen, you know what I'm saying? Like early on in the relationship, low key, it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have issues because I'd be like, something would happen, we go to the studio and she gonna hear about what just happened when we get in the car and I turn the music on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but throughout time, like I just had a bunch of music to where when I was ready to take that step and propose, that's the way I did it. You know what I'm saying? The only way I could do it is put it out into a body of work and music. And that's Will You Marry Me. You said Sensei and Sade and Wims, that's like actually stands for Wine in My Styrofoam. And those are definitely 2 of my favorite joints on there. I say my all-time like favorite on the joint is The Plans for You.
Okay.
Like, yeah, but totally, you know what I'm saying? Like Sensei and Sade, that's another one. Everything on there is heartfelt. And that was like just an opportunity for me to be as raw and transparent as I think I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that whole album, just so you know, the engagement and all of that stuff got called out. Or called off. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out. But that album, you know, the reason why I left it up and still leave it up and still go back and listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's timeless. It's like a time capsule that I can go back and listen to and literally like, I don't say judge myself, but like
critique.
It's all real. So I can like, even beyond just like as an artist, what I'm making as music, critique myself as a man. Like I can listen to it and hear like, okay, I'm thinking like this, or I was thinking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it helps me to, you know, retract, move different, grow, you know, all that type of stuff.
I was just about to say that it's gonna help you grow. And then once you do have that growth, then you can go back and be like, man, I can see a difference between how I was here, even as a man, and then even as an artist, and then how much I've grown to who I am now. Your other album, the previous album was Rainman. Now,
Rainman.
when I heard that was completely, that shit was up my alley, completely all the way. Cause you know, I like to turn up shit, you know what I mean? So just the reckless shit. So, but it was just a completely different album. And yo, you have so many features. I'm gonna try to get through because I had to, you know, I got to give a shout out to everybody. You know, you got, you know, Ultramackin, Shae St. Loren, Viva Monster, Will Porter, Filthy Flip, Ja P, Division Gang, Slump, Christian Iman. I didn't want to mess his name up. Waiter, 17K Woo, Tiana Vegas, and Henry. Was that
all of that? But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and is it Henny Lego or Lago?
Henny Lago.
Henny Lago. So even after listening to that, bro, I had to be completely 100%. I thought that was going to be hit and miss everywhere because it was just so many artists, and it's just to have continuity and for it to flow. I didn't know how you were going to manage having so many different personalities on an album because they all bring something different. And then it was just like, it was like, for me, I was like, the production had to be picked precisely to match everybody. So, and then it just came off dope, bro. Like, so like out of a 1 through 10, I give it 8.5, 9. But tell me how you organized so many people on a 22 track album to make it be what it was.
So to be honest, I organized that joint like really with my friends because I wanted it to be 50 songs.
What the hell?
You know what I'm saying? I had 50 songs done.
Bro.
I wanted to put it out. Nah, I'm just telling you. I wanted to put it out, you know what I'm saying, as a 50 song album. And it just to be this like, you remember when Lil B put the 100 song album out?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay,
I remember that.
So, like I said, I wanted to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Lil B, but I wanted it to be like the quality of music, you know what I'm saying? All 50, like 50, no skips. You know what I'm saying? But my homie Waiter talked me off the ledge and was like, yo, 50 might be a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like bring that joint down. So yeah, 22 ended up being the number. And as far as like the features and how everything came together like that, again, like every studio I go into, you know what I'm saying, like I try to leave out with something, you know what I'm saying, as far as recording. And if it's people there in studio with me, you know what I'm saying, like you got the usual suspects like Ja P, Ultra Mackin, Viva, Shae St. Loren, you know what I'm saying, like people who I've been working with throughout the years. But yeah, outside of that, it's just like when all the music is done, that's really my favorite part is sitting, plugging the songs. Like, how does this sound before this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just, you know, sound design and everything. That's really my favorite part of everything. But yeah, good look. I'm glad you enjoyed that jump. What's your favorite two off that one?
1111 with Ultra Mackin.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite one. I don't know.
Right.
It's like you two have this dynamic together that it plays well with each other. So it's like I can,
album, right?
huh?
I said we should drop an album, right?
Absolutely. I think you guys should. It's just this. You guys play off of each other really well. It's like you guys know what each other's going to do before you do it, so you can tell the relationship behind it. It's a close relationship, especially when it comes to music. But 1111 was my
joint.
joint.
Shout out to Jay Lombardi too. You know what I'm saying, on the production
So
side. You know, he brings that.
Did the producer or the production behind that? Did he do "Will You Marry Me" as well, or was that somebody else?
He did "Plans for You."
Okay.
He did the song off of there, and like 2 or 3 off of Rainman. But we always working, you know what I'm saying? So we constantly got stuff coming out.
So we're gonna talk about your sister who's a lyricist, bro. Shae St. Loren. So we both know both of y'all got bars, but is there competition between y'all two to like hold each other to another level? Because
most definitely. And it's like, man, it's always been like that, you know what I'm saying, since we was young. Like we just sit in the car and she'll start, you know, turn on the radio and just start freestyling over the radio. And then, you know what I'm saying, pass it to me. But even, you know what I'm saying, most recently, we was working on some song for Do Rags and Roses. And like those phone calls and those conversations, like, you know, like we just natural shit talkers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, oh, you know, I'm about to kill you on this joint, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that natural like back and forth. And then it just raises the level. It just raises the pin game, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to send that verse in and it not be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's always that competition, but it just make the music better.
Who's better? You or Shae?
Shae.
I thought you was gonna say you. I thought you was gonna say you.
Nah.
No capping?
Nah, she put the pen in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So I always give her flowers and her roses, you know what I'm saying? Because without her, there's no Bastherainman.
I heard that. So what are some of your musical influences? Because I think they directly, you know, feed into how you make music and what your sound is today. Like, so who do you just like look up to the most when it comes to making music?
Well, like I said, Shae, for sure, Valmore as well. And I'll say like my all-time favorite like artist is Wayne. Anybody who knows me knows that about me. Kanye is definitely another one. I feel like the antics over the last couple of years, like things get kind of misconstrued when it comes to Ye. You know what I'm saying? The impact that he really has. But yeah, Wayne, Ye, Andre 3000. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with the list. So
Hey.
I would say them 3. You know, oh, hold on. Nah, I got to throw Wale in there too. I got to throw Wale. Yeah.
I think he's mad underrated. Completely underrated.
Wale?
Yes.
Extremely.
I think
you know what I'm saying. When I moved from overseas to the DMV, like that was the first artist. You know what I'm saying. Like I was probably junior, senior in high school at the time. The first artist, like at that point in time, like then I'm like, yo, this is crazy. That I got hit to when I came to the States. You know what I'm saying? So
you're not originally from the States?
Somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up overseas between Naples, Italy, and Stuttgart, Germany. But yeah, I was born in Montgomery though.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, military kid.
Yeah. I can understand that. I got a lot of friends who grew up in the military and they was bouncing around. Majority of them lived in Japan their whole lives.
Yeah. It's something I wouldn't trade for nothing, for real.
I need to get in travel, bro. I ain't left the States yet.
For real? Nah, yeah, you got to.
Man.
Wherever you go, bring your camera with you.
I'm trying to get to Africa, man. I want to go to Nigeria so bad. And then Benin and Togolese, after I did my African ancestry, I found out Benin and Togo was where my bloodline is. So I really want to go there and see what it's like and understand the culture from there. But I do want to go to
Stop
Nigeria.
you. Just got to plan it.
I got to plan it, man. I got so much stuff going on. I'm trying to, and then the fact that I got kids, so it's hard to just bounce, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of weeks. You know, but the responsibilities is hard out here right now after this pandemic.
I feel it.
So I got a quick question for you. How did you and Valmore connect? And then how did you become one of the centerpieces of Black State University?
We connected in Italy. You know, I was a kid over there, just running around, knuckleheaded, doing my thing. You know, Valmore was probably like my age for real. I don't know. I was a kid, so he was just adult age. And pretty much like him and my sister started working, you know what I'm saying, like on music and stuff. And anything Shae did, like that's my big sister, but that was like my big brother for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So anything she did, I wanted to be a part of. So I just started hanging around, you know what I'm saying, while they was working on stuff, doing stuff. Eventually he was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you write your own stuff? I'm like, nah, my sister write it for me. You know what I'm saying? He just like, nah, that's not how we do things.
I knew he was going to do you like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So from that point, you know, sat in the corner, got my pen, wrote my first couple, you know, little whack bars out. But when I spit them, they hyped them up. So I kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got better and better. And yeah, that's how we linked up.
And then becoming the centerpiece of Black State University. How that role come about for you?
So, like over a decade past this, we both end up in Virginia. And the first time we saw each other, I remember we sat in the car and he played me his EP, Casual Savage. And from that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we just clicked right back to where we were. You know what I'm saying?
Like time never passed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just picked up. You know what I'm saying? What you working on? That's what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 6 months to a year after that, you know, we were living together at a point in time, and we started working on an album called Do Rags and Roses. And that was really like the spark of Black State. Because from that point, it was just like, yo, like, we got producers here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know some dope artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we can bring all of this together under one umbrella. So we started talking about branding, having some meetings, you know what I'm saying? And really just building it block by block. Because this is 2018, into 2018 when we started. So just with time, dedication, you know what I'm saying, and persistence, you know, we built it to where we are now. I'm going to continue to keep building.
I hear it. I was just amazed at how you and Valmore built something so quick. Even though it may have seemed like it took, you know, a long time from over on my side. On my side, it just, because I watched it and it was just like everything was just going extremely fast. And you guys just kept, you know, building and building. Then next thing you know, you guys got artists. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did that happen? You know what I mean? And now you got the School of Business. And I'm like, dude, like, how is all this managing? To y'all, it seems like a long time, but to me, it seems like a really, really short amount of time. And I'm just impressed with everything you guys been doing. And then, you know, and then I got artists out here that's been hitting me up. It's like, hey, man, like, get us in touch with your brother, man. It seems like they doing a lot of stuff. And, you know, we want to get more information. So one of the things I wanted to ask you is like, you know, if you, with your social media, can I have artists reach out to you as well to even just to get guidance and just figure, even if they want to collab and things like that?
Most definitely. I'm always down to network. You know what I'm saying? Like, always. I got artists where I see, you know what I'm saying, just on Instagram, like, I'll just DM quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Rocker, what you doing? I don't even know what I want to work with you on, but I want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I appreciate you even, send my stuff off. Or, you know,
I mean, that's what I'm doing. Once the more and more artists that I get in here, like, I try to push everybody's music. And even like I got the website. So after this interview, I'm gonna put your music on my website. It'll be your Spotify links. but your music will sit on my website. And it's just that almost just have another place where people come to my website. They can just look at all the artists and be like, all right, bet I like this. I like this. I like that. What I will need from you would be a cover or cover art. So I can put it on the website, and then I'll put your Spotify links underneath that. And then people have access to all your music.
Okay, bet. Yeah, let's do it.
So what do you got? I don't have too much. I got two last questions for you, but what do you have dropping for us? Because I know that you're working on something. The way that you guys hold yourself to standards and creativity, I know there's going to be more music. So what you got for us?
Yeah. So the music is definitely coming, and it's a lot of it. So I don't even want to necessarily overwhelm with that. But I'm working on another film. And I plan on dropping it at the beginning of this year or this upcoming year. So New Year's. And yeah, like I said,
you only want to tell us so much.
My guy, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But I'll say we got Millennials, we got Do Rags and Roses 2, we got Rainman 2, Ultra Love is coming. We constantly working, constantly building, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of this year going into next year, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see a lot. Y'all gonna see a lot of us.
Man, we're gonna hold you to that. I definitely am. So just know I'm gonna be hitting you up like, hey, where the music at? I need to see some. Let me get some content. Let me get some content. So last question, man. Well, basically just not really a question, but tell us where we can, give us your @, names for your social media, and then all the sites that you're streaming on. I know a lot of people, go through a certain streaming, or I guess what they call it, a place where your music is streamed to all websites or all streaming services. I know some people don't have Tidal though.
Everything is I'm looking at Joe over here. Everything is Bastherainman. Bastherainman for those who can't spell. But yeah, everything. You can look up on YouTube, Google, iTunes, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, Bastherainman.
Bet, man, we ain't gonna keep you no longer, man. I appreciate you, making the time to come on, because I know we in different time zones, man.
On the Culture Cafe, my guy.
Bruh, when I come out there though, just be prepared to work, because I'm gonna come out there for a week. I just getting situated. Like I say, I'm moving to LA here shortly. So once I get that situated, man, when I get out there, man, I'm talking, 5-6 videos, bro. Just to have content.
I'm so ready.
So I'm gonna take care of y'all, man. Bro. You just wait, bro. I'm gonna show y'all some shit when it comes to making these music videos. But
hey, let's get it, bro.
I like I say, I ain't gonna keep you, bro, man. I appreciate you, and you know what I'm saying. We gonna get out of here.